What's up guys, I'm RL Mike1234, but you can call me Mike. Welcome to this week's DLC vocal review for Rock Band 4. We have one song by Toto and one song by The Killers. Are they fun to sing? Let's find out. Our first song is Africa by Toto. After waiting a little bit, the first verse begins. Here, there is a good mix of phrases with just the melody, and phrases with some harmonies mixed in. Then is the first chorus, which has tons of harmonies. Chances are that you will know at least one part in the choruses. Next is the second verse, which is a little shorter than the first and also a little different, especially with the harmonies. The second chorus is the same as the first, so I'm moving on. The next section you get to sing in is the third chorus. This one is a little different from the previous two, and that's basically it. Overall, this song is a little repetitive in the choruses, but there are enough harmonies to play around with to keep you entertained, so it isn't too bad. I give this chart a score of 7.5 out of 10. This is for sure a vocal song mostly. Our second and final song is All These Things That I've Done by The Killers. Being someone who didn't know this song at all, I struggled through it. After the piano intro we all wish we could be playing in Rock Band 3, you get an intro verse. This intro kind of reminds me of the intro to One Vision by Queen, in that it starts with some instruments and some vocals. Except this one's much longer and much more difficult to figure out. Anyway, the band then enters and you get into the first verse, which in practice mode is split into two sections, A and B. Each lettered section is more or less the same thing, with the harmony phrase at the end transitioning into the chorus. The chorus has two parts throughout the whole section, and the choruses were the easy sections to figure out, for me at least, due to some repetition. The second verse actually brings more variety than I expected. It's very different from the first verse, so what you know about the first verse should be tossed to the side. The second chorus is about the same as the first, just longer, as it has a second section. Next is the bridge, or as the game calls it, Chant ABC. This is the most repetitive part of the song, but is somewhat saved by harmonies. Then you get the third chorus, which is very similar to the second. Finally, you get the ending bit, and this part brings even more variety to the table, mixing more melody and harmony. All in all, this was way better than I originally thought it was going to be. I give this chart an 8.5 out of 10. The fun factor is high with this one, especially if you know the song. End of the day, I'm glad this week happened. One song that was almost as good as I expected, and another that was way better than I expected. I give this week an overall vocal score of 8 out of 10. It's worth your time and money for sure. That's the end of this review, and I have a thing to announce. I know that GGTV already said it with his review, but I'll repeat it. This is my last review for a while. This Friday, July 1st, I'll be going on vacation until Friday, July 15th. If I get around to making a follow-up video, I'll go into more detail there. Also, I am entirely open to reviewing the songs I'll be missing by the time I come back. One more thing before I go. Next Monday is a US holiday, July 4th. Harmonix usually makes their announcements on Mondays, but because of the holiday, they'll most likely announce new DLC this Friday. Anyway, let me know your thoughts of this week's DLC in the comments, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. See you next time.